Welcome, my Sagittarius collective. I hope you guys are well. Thank you for being here once again and coming to spend time with me. Those of you who are part of my community and my subscribers, I just want to thank you and just take a moment to show my gratitude for all of your love and support on my channel. For those of you who have contacted me to sign up for my twin flame coaching, spiritual life coaching or process, spiritual healing processes, whether you've reached out for a reading, just liked, commented on my channel, whatever it may be, thank you so much for making it possible for me to do what it is that I'm here to do and helping my channel to grow so that other people who need to receive these messages have access to them. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the energy. I'm High Priestess Elif, and I am a medium, so I channel the bulk of my message. I enjoy using the tarot. It helps me to clarify and confirm the messages that I am receiving. But I don't sugarcoat. I give it to you as I receive it because I am here to serve, to help, and not to hinder. Okay? These messages are to serve in your highest good. So I keep it high vibrational. Okay, because anything else just leads you further astray into your low vibration, into your darkness, and just further perpetuates your issues and your problems. Okay, this channel is about upliftment, about growth, about evolution. Okay, I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system. You have your own intuition. And you know better than anyone else. You have the keys and the answers to all of your questions within you. I am simply shining a light on your next inspired step that will lead you towards your desires and towards satisfaction in whichever area of your life you are asking or calling it forth. Right? We ask not with our words, we ask with our focus, we ask, and our focus creates an emotion, a vibration, and that is how we ask, and the universe responds to that. So often, what we ask for is not really what we want, and we don't realize that. Everything is always happening for you. So, welcome your guides and keepers. Ask them to guide you through this reading, to help you to know and to recognize what is for you and what is not. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, let it go. It's probably not for you. And if it triggers, that's where your work begins. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. We give thanks to the spirits of air, earth, water, and fire for helping me channel my Sagittarius collective, bringing them the messages, the clarity, and the insight that they need for their highest good. Thank you. I start all of my readings with a channel, a remote channel for healing in the area of love and relationship for my subscribers, so you're welcome to tune into that. We're taking a look at what is happening for you, my collective, with a past person. We're looking at what the energy is at current. What is the current active energy with this person in relation to you? We're taking a look at a current person for those of you who are interested in a current person. Perhaps you're interested in both. You're with a current person, but you're still wondering what's going on with a past person. Or perhaps you're still wanting to have some questions answered. Okay? I'm going to take a look at what comes through there. We're also looking at money. What is it that you should know about your money this month, during the month of August? What is your currency? What is the relationship there? And then I'm going to draw a question that I'm guided to by Spirit for my Sagittarius collective, and we're going to answer that question as well. Okay, Sag. Right, so let's start with the past person. Thank you, Spirit. What is it? What is the current energy with this past person in relation to my Sagittarius collective at current, right now? What is the current energy? Thank you, Spirit. This person has a very, very clear sense of who you are, very clear awareness of who you are. This person finds you very attractive. And this past person finds themselves in a situation where they are fantasizing about a passionate new beginning with you, wondering, hoping that there will be an opportunity for a passionate new start. This person finds you very attractive, always has. Hasn't met anyone like you. Their life has honestly become a bit dull. They don't have the sexual energy, the passion, the desire. They don't have that. Spirit is saying to me this person is actually addicted to that high that you get from that. The high that they got from you. They miss that. And this past person's current energy is one of doing the work to be able to recreate this. Doing the work to be able to have this with you again, or have this with someone again for some of you. But we can't search for someone in other people. It never happens, because you are an energy. You're a force on your own. And what someone experiences in relation to you is once in a lifetime. You cannot recreate that with someone else. So this past person is very focused on work. Very, very focused on work. And doing the work to be able to recreate this opportunity that I feel this past person let slip through their fingers. What you should know, though, this is pure desire. There's a lot of fire and a lot of passion here. And as you've experienced in the past, this person's passion burns really hot, and it can burn out quite quickly. Okay. Let's take a look at a current person for my collective. My collective interested in a current person, with a current person, in a current connection, wanting to know what the current energy is, what they should be aware of. With this current person, current relationship. Okay. So, this current person of yours, Sag, seems to be focusing on work, focusing on what they need to do, focusing on doing the work, focusing on keeping their head down so that they can get to where they need to be. There is a sense of distortion here, though. There is a blockage. Even though they're trying, they're focusing on work, they're not getting as much of it done as they would like to. What is that about? What is the blockage? The blockage is that your person keeps waiting, looking towards the change to come to them, and not realizing that it is already here and they just need to embrace it in their now environment, so that more of it can materialize. All right. There is this, they've stood on the shore waiting for the ship to come in for such a long time that they don't know how to stop waiting and to start living. At the heart of this, your person has been turned inside out by loss. And they spend a lot of their time still looking back. Which is why there is not enough movement forward. What you should be aware of is that there is a new beginning in clarity, mental clarity that is coming about for your person. So even though, and this is the thing, we can pinch ourselves off from our progress, but we're never getting it wrong. We're always moving in that inspired direction. We are always growing, whether we try and push against it or pinch ourselves off of it. Growth is inevitable, and that's what I see here with your person. There's a new mental clarity coming about. There is a new beginning in perspective, in mental clarity, in understanding that your person is coming to. Tell me more about this. And this, I think, is very good news. About their guardedness, particularly with money, their guardedness around their security, about their need to honor responsibilities because they care too much about how they look, responsibilities that are not really, that are part of an old empire. When that empire has already burnt down, the empire is already burnt down. That castle, you're no longer the emperor of that empire. It's burnt down. Those ego constructs have been destroyed, but you're still holding on to whatever responsibilities you've had towards whoever, so that you don't look bad, and they're not setting themselves free. Coming to awareness about a new sense of emotional consciousness. I feel like it's the beginning of an awakening taking place here, but it's Leo season. It's that fire energy, it's that take action energy, and I feel like in a practical sense, not only in a theoretical sense, coming to awareness about certain things that have really been holding your person back. Also about a corporation that they've been involved with, in which they have a position of authority that offers status and a lot of responsibility, but not as much satisfaction. And about certain habits, codependent situations, addictions, and behaviors that have not been healthy. I feel as though your person is going to be making a lot of changes, a lot of positive changes. Okay, so some of the things you might have been concerned about. All right, now let's take a look at what is happening in the area of money for my Sag. Money, what is the relationship with money this month? What is your personal currency like this month? What is the vibration, the energy around money this month? What should my Sag collective know? Be aware of? What can they expect? Thank you, Spirit. Things are good for you. That wheel of fortune keeps spinning, keeps spinning. Sure. A nice new beginning. Communication, clarity around money as well, coming into play this month. And wish fulfillment. Some of your wishes around money, they're being fulfilled this month. A new cycle and new money coming in as well. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. You've got the Nine of Cups, and you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is very positive. There's some sort of new financial relationship coming into play. Good communication, clarity, fulfillment, wish fulfillment, just feeling happy, feeling emotionally taken care of, feeling abundant, feeling fortunate. Good energy around money, Sag. That's nice. Good for you. So let's look at the question. Thank you, Spirit. What is the question for Sag? What is the question for Sag? Okay, so the question that I'm going to be channeling for you, my Sag Collective, is how does your person, he or she, whoever they are, feel about you? For those of you who have had questions about this person or your person's feelings, how do they feel about you at this time? Okay. How is it that this person feels about my Sag Collective? Thank you, Spirit. This person that my Sag has in mind. Could be anyone, Sag. Just keep your person in mind. If you want to really tune into the person, think about who you'd like this question answered about. You can pause it before we continue. Okay, let's begin. How is it that this person feels about my Sag? So this person feels a sense of stability with you, feels a sense of home, nurturing, loving, caring. This person also feels as though you have a great influence and control over them in some way, perhaps how they feel or how they see the world. But this person considers you to be home, to hold a place in their life that a wife or a husband would. That partnership, that security, stability, sense of home, feeling nurtured, taken care of. They feel all of these things when it comes to you. There is a desire to make a long-term solid investment and commitment into this relationship. That's what your person wants. Your person wants something solid. Your person wants security with you and for you. What is at the heart of it is that there are some mental battles. Their ego really gets in the way of things often. possibly coming in and saying, well, you don't have this, or you can't do that, or maybe that'll be a problem, and then it'll be a big mess. And I feel like that's what holds your person back from taking the kind of action that they want to. So your person has a tendency to get into their heads about you and about a lot of things, which can make you question their feelings, can make you question how they feel about you and what they really want with you. Okay. I feel as though this person has never before experienced what it's like to really be with someone that has your back, that has your best interest at heart. I feel as though your person has been in relationships where there is this war or this conflict or this competition that constantly goes on. These ego battles that have constantly been active in past relationships. This person loves you. This person feels and believes that they feel that you are their soulmate. This person feels that they have a lot of growing to do. And emotionally, they have to do a lot of catching up, but there is no doubt that your person loves you and feels that there is history here. This is either a situation where you guys have decided to break up and then come back together. Your person makes his or her way back to you. Or this is, there's a keen awareness, maybe both, that this is a past life connection. And that it makes sense that you find your way to one another. Deep love here, knowing that you are soulmates, that you belong together, and that leaves space for you to grow together. This is a very different kind of love. It's a soul love. And so there are none of those ego things. What your person holds active here is based on past experiences, and they're just afraid of making the same mistakes. But in their heart and soul, they know that they don't have to be afraid of that. It's an automatic thing, though. When we've become calibrated to certain things, it's like a knee-jerk reaction, and then we have to say, well, what am I doing? What's happening here? And slow ourselves down. A lot of your person's behavior has got nothing to do with you. There is no doubt that your person loves you. Your person sees you as their person, as the softest, most stable, most solid place for them in this world, as home. Wanting to invest only the best in your relationship, wanting to make a long-term investment in this connection, wanting to work on this connection, and having to deal with the conflict that takes place within the ego. But that's not yours to deal with, that is theirs. That is theirs to overcome. That is your person's to do. What Spirit wants you to know is that this person loves you, and that you can do yourself a favor and not take everything so personally. You are right if you believe that this is a soulmate. It's a very strong connection. You have known this person through past lives, and you will find your way back to one another time and time again. It is not the kind of, so emotions are so water is symbolic of emotions in the tarot and in the esoteric and spiritual world. So therefore cups represent the emotions and love. And the Six of Cups is got to do with spirituality, with the soul. And so this is the card for soulmates, the Six of Cups. And when we talk about emotions, I'm not seeing that your person, that the emotions between you and your person is that of an ocean where there are these big waves and there's so much activity. No, I'm seeing very calm, still waters. Very calm, still waters. And sometimes when you look at calm, still waters, you can forget that it's alive just because it's not making a big noise. And I feel like that's what Spirit, the message that Spirit is wanting to give you is just because there's not a big, lot of noise and a lot going on around this relationship doesn't mean that your person's love doesn't run deep. It's just so still and even. It's different, and not different in a bad way, different in a good way. Okay, so that answers your question, Sag. That is your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you're interested in a personal reading, perhaps you'd like to take a closer look at a particular area or situation in your life, you're welcome to contact me. Email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, my Sag, love yourself first and foremost. Be good to yourself. Make time to take those pauses in your day to be still with yourself and all of creation, to know and remember that you are loved. And in every choice you make, do what is best for you. Love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye now.